Hello and welcome back to the Prepared Mind channel. I'm John, the host, and I gotta tell you, I've gotten a lot of requests and comments about impeachment, the impeachment hearings, etc. And there's a reason I'm not going to do a long video. This is a Prepared Mind short. The reason I'm doing a short is because it is predictable and it is incredibly frustrating to try and watch the spectacle. For all the reasons that you may be infuriated with the Democrats and their obvious, it is almost like a childlike intelligence on demonstration. It is beyond some sort of partisan, shall we say, assassination. You know, it is a political assassination. It is a political attempt at castration. But for all of the visceral response I have to the idiots on parade, I am equally certain that the Democrats are likewise inspired because it appears everything is going their way, right? That the Democrats are just in charge and they're going to finally get this evil bastard president, they think. As strongly as you feel to your side, you can bet that the Democrats feel the opposite way. And as I've discussed in times past, videos past, there's a chasm that has opened up between the left and the right, or the Democrats and Republicans. And this chasm is becoming insurmountable. It cannot be bridged. It cannot, it's a gulf. It's a chasm. And an attempt to walk out and extend the olive branch results for both sides, and it's important to remember this, both sides, it is political suicide to even try, because you're being asked to step out over a cliff into a chasm, right, from which there is no recovery. So for someone like Mitt Romney, if he wants to attack the president when we get to the Senate, that will be taking that step into the chasm. Political doom and damnation. What's important to note here is that this is going to increase the hostility between Americans on the left and Americans on the right. And I'm starting to hear much rhetoric that a civil war will occur. The people have had it. They are now tired of trying to be nice. And this is, again, on both sides. People are saying, that's it. This is going to lead to civil war. We might as well get it on. And this is the type of discussion that occurred before the Civil War of the 1860s. People tried, and it became more and more partisan year after year after year. And a couple of decades prior to the Civil War, it had started. But it took a while to build to this crescendo where the nation, right, turned on itself. But rather than this being a North-South issue, this is going to be a Democrat-Republican issue, right? While I'm a libertarian in my thoughts, I believe in liberty, right? Unless someone is harmed, there's no crime, right? People's property is their own. Freedom should be put first. That's how I believe. And I know a lot of Republicans believe that. But what is happening in the House is a travesty of intellect as much as it is a travesty of justice. And it's not going to get better, folks. It's just going to get worse. So do what you can to prepare mentally. Do what you can to prepare in all other ways, because at some point, this will come to blows. It may take another year or 5 years. It may happen after the next election in 2020. It may happen in 2024. But just know that it is coming to that. And you'll see it. There'll be lots of warning signs. There'll be incidents. But it's coming. It is coming. And shit is going to hit the fan. Thank you again for supporting everything we do here. Bye-bye.